Do you ever think to yourself, I'll never be able to buy a home? It might not be as out of reach as you think, even if you aren't planning to buy this year. Most people think you're ready to buy once you start looking at homes. In reality, that part comes after the prep work. And this is where savings really matter. In Canada, there are a few savings tools people often use when they're planning for a large purchase, including a home. And that can matter even if you're 18 and just starting out. The first account to know about is the FHSA, the First Home Savings Account. To be eligible for an FHSA, you need to be considered a first-time home buyer. In simple terms, that means you haven't owned a home in the last 4 years. It's designed to help you save for a future home in a tax-efficient way. When you put money into an FHSA, those contributions can reduce your taxable income. And when you eventually use that money to buy a qualifying home, you don't pay tax when you take it out. So the account helps you while you're saving and later when you're ready to buy. The next account to know about is the TFSA, the Tax-Free Savings Account. This is an account anyone 18 and up can open, as long as they're a Canadian resident. A TFSA isn't just a savings account. It's a container that helps your money grow more efficiently. People use TFSAs for a wide range of goals, things like a car, travel, going back to school, and for some people, a future home. When you put money into a TFSA, that's called a contribution. That money can sit and earn interest, or it can be invested, depending on how the account is set up. Any growth that happens inside the TFSA stays inside the account without being taxed. So when you take money out of a TFSA, you don't pay tax on it. That's one of the biggest benefits of the account. There is a limit on how much new money you're allowed to contribute. The most accurate place to check your available contribution room is your CRA account online. For people who aren't sure when or if they'll buy a home, a TFSA keeps options open while still letting your savings work for you. Up next is the RRSP, the Registered Retirement Savings Plan. RRSPs tend to make the most sense once you're earning a steady income. It's a registered account designed to help you save money while managing how much tax you pay. It's not an investment itself. It's a place where savings or investments can live. The main reason people use this account is the tax benefit. When you add money, you may pay less tax that year. The money inside can grow over time. You don't pay tax on that growth while it stays in the account. When the money is taken out later, it's taxed then. Because of that structure, this usually isn't the first savings tool people use. It tends to make more sense later on, once income is higher and other savings are already in place. However, there is also a way this can connect to buying a home. Through the Home Buyer's Plan, eligible buyers can use some of this money toward a down payment. As long as it's repaid over time, it isn't taxed at that point. Although not an obvious way to help you obtain your future home, it is 100% a tool worth considering. Once you have your savings organized, the next step is getting a mortgage pre-approval. A pre-approval is a lender's estimate of how much you may be able to borrow. This step isn't about committing to a purchase. It's about understanding your numbers. A pre-approval gives you a price range, an estimated interest rate, and a clearer picture of monthly payments. That information helps set realistic expectations. This is useful whether you're planning to buy soon or just starting to explore what's possible. When you're ready to make an offer, having a pre-approval in place also matters to sellers. It signals that the financing side has already been considered. A pre-approval doesn't lock you into a lender, and it doesn't mean you're required to buy. It's simply a way to move forward with more clarity. Another part of the road to homeownership is understanding the incentives available to first-time buyers. These are programs designed to reduce some of the upfront costs of buying. For those purchasing a newly built home, there may be a GST or HST new housing rebate available. This can refund a portion of the tax paid on a new build. In some cases, that rebate can be worth tens of thousands of dollars. depending on the price and type of home. In Ontario, first-time buyers may also qualify for a land transfer tax refund. This can reduce that cost by up to $4,000. And if the home is located in Toronto, there's an additional municipal land transfer tax rebate available. That can further reduce upfront costs for buyers purchasing within the city. These incentives don't replace saving, but they can meaningfully reduce the amount of cash needed at closing. The key is knowing what applies to your situation before you buy. Because when these programs are factored in early, they can make a real difference. One of the most overlooked parts of buying a home is the people you choose to work with. Each role serves a different purpose, and together they help keep the process clear and manageable. One of the first people buyers speak with is a mortgage broker. Their role is to help you establish your true budget, strengthens your negotiating position with a pre-approval, and ensures you don't look at homes outside your price range. Once you understand your numbers, the next step is working with a real estate agent. This is the person who represents you during the buying process. They help you navigate the market, manage the paperwork, and negotiate on your behalf. Next on your team, a real estate lawyer. They handle the legal side of the purchase. They review contracts, conduct title searches, and manage the closing process. A trusted home inspector is typically brought in before finalizing a purchase. They assess the condition of the property and identify potential issues that aren't always obvious during a showing. This isn't about having more people involved. It's about having the right guidance at the right time so you can make the best decision for your future. The next step is looking for a home. This isn't about finding the perfect place. It's about choosing the right home in the right neighborhood for your life right now. The right home depends on your current stage of life. What works today may look different 5 or 10 years from now, and that's okay. This is about fit, not perfection. The neighborhood matters just as much as the home itself. Commute, access to amenities, walkability, and future plans all play a role. Where you live should support your lifestyle. One detail that often gets overlooked is down payment timing. In Canada, your down payment must be in your account at least 60 days before purchase. That means last-minute transfers or gifts can cause delays. Planning ahead here keeps the process moving smoothly. Buying a home isn't one decision. It's a series of steps: saving early, understanding your numbers, using the incentives available, building the right support, and choosing a home that fits your life. And if you've ever thought you'd never be able to buy a home, this is your reminder that it starts long before house hunting. For more real estate guidance and practical resources, make sure to like and subscribe. And let me know in the comments what real estate topics you'd like to learn more about.